Hey, what's up, guys? Aiden here. Yep, I'm doing another Spirit Halloween item video. Today's video is, or I will be showing off my Spirit Halloween 2019 season planner that I own. I got this off of eBay for Christmas last year, along with the layout guide, which I will be doing an entire separate video on this. But, yeah, I'm going to be showing this. I do have a 2021 season planner, but unfortunately I will not be doing a video on that because it has writing all over it. So, yeah, I will not be showing that. So, if you're wondering why I'm not going to show my 2021 season planner, that's why, because it's been written on, and yeah. Anyway, I did already look through this and to make sure there was nothing written on it, and it is completely unused. So, yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and get into it. It has all these tabs on the side here, so that way you can flip to a specific section instead of having to like go through all the pages just to find one specific page you're looking for. As you can see, the table of contents. This page is where like the planogram would be for the store. Whatever store this one would be used at. Before we do go through it, I'd just like to say that these are actually very, very rare to find, because at the end of the season, stores just throw these season planners away, and it's even more rare to find them completely unused, as stores would write in them for, the employees and what hours they're supposed to work, throughout the season. So this is, you're basically not going to find another video of a season planner on YouTube, pretty much. Yeah, so like I said, this is where the store layout planogram would go. Again, table of contents, blank pages. Here it shows, basically this page is just a simplified version of how the stores go together. As you can see, yeah, they start out by putting the posters and then the walls, then getting the merchandise, and then they open the store. Anyone who works at Spirit will know how the store is set up. I actually work at Spirit, so I've looked through many of these. Shows like the resources and stuff. I do not have the physical manuals for the Wharf or the Riptide, but I do have a USB drive that has them. So, yeah. And then they send like a whole separate book for like the planograms and then the sorting cards. Here's like the container guide. I'm not going to spend too long on these pages because there's a lot to go through. Yeah, this is just showing fixtures and stuff like that. Then like signage kit and stuff like that. More on how to like put the paper up and all that, the Spirit paper. And then this shows like how to wire up the phone and the alarm stuff. Then here's how to like hook up the speakers that play the music and stuff. Then the carryover stuff, like leftovers or anything like that. And then the initial kit. It's actually funny, here they use a picture of a shipping box from the Spirit Acres Farms. Here we go. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just prop up my iPad like this for now. I don't know how well you can see that. I'll just hold it. Here is the guide to a successful setup for the store. This is just a checklist for store managers and stuff to go through. And then the checklist for when the store opens. Now here is the playbook, meaning, well, here. That explains it right there. What is the playbook? That explains it right there. So, and then it shows like that. More scenarios, I guess. Basically, the reason why there's scenarios, it's basically just to give you an idea of like if one of these were to happen, what to do and stuff. So you can see they got little skelly bones and swinging scarecrow right there. And this is the 2019 one, well, because, well, it says 2019 on the front, but also because of the Riptide. And then how to operate the TVs that would play like the videos that would show like what the stores are gonna have for that year, and in the case of 2019, for the aquarium, because they had the like TVs with like the USB drive of the fish swimming around and stuff. Here it just shows like what to do if like an animatronic isn't working and how to like reduce it and stuff like that. Unfortunately, any broken animatronics at the end of the season, if they don't sell, unfortunately, we do have to destroy them. But majority of the time, they sell no matter what. Even if they don't sell, I'm usually the one who ends up buying the broken animatronics because I like to save them and restore them. So yeah, here's how to deal with the costumes and stuff. And then like the clearance merchandise with the 2016 clearance sign. Sorry guys if this goes out of focus sometimes. And then the rest of the pages are basically the same. How to move stuff and whatnot. How to restock, stuff like that. So the rest of these pages are pretty much the same. Now, here's one of the interesting bits. As you can see, starting October 31st, stores may sell ISE components to interested guests using the call list on the following page. Unused ISE components can be sold at any time. Usually by the end of the season, whatever ISE pieces aren't sold, when it's time to dismantle the store, us employees can actually just, basically it's up for grabs for anyone who wants them once the store closes for employees, if that made any sense. But here it shows all the prices for each item. Now, the reason why it says ISE frame not for sale, that's because we actually reuse those every year. We send them back to the warehouse to be stored until the following season. Yeah, and then the November 1st sale. And then here's the call list. So basically, what customers will do is they'll write their name, whatever item they want, where they can contact them, and any other comments. And then you could just pause the video up here to read that if you want. And then here it's just the daily planner. This is what I was explaining a little bit ago. How the main season planner part is used. Let me get it to focus here. You guys can pause the video to read this if you want. Oh yeah. Here it shows like the daily goal, like Spirit of Children donations and stuff like that. And then it explains more about it right here, and then just shows some examples. And then, as you can see here, I'm not going to show all of these because it's pretty much the exact same setup for all of them. So yeah, like what employee, so like example for August 4th, what they would do is they would write down who is scheduled to work for, well, in this case, Sunday, August 4th, the time they start, what time they go on their break, and what time they start working and what time they finish for the day. And then this column here is just so they know what they're supposed to be doing. You can see there's the checklist right there. Now I've worked opening shifts, closing shifts, and everywhere in between. The past 3 years I've worked for Spirit, so I know this stuff inside and out. And then shows here. This page here is when the district store managers come to visit. But yeah, pretty much the exact same pages. And sometimes they will already pre-write stuff on here for like when the store opens and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty much the same, so I'm not going to show all of this. But like here it shows like for Friday, October 11th. Like, see, here's an example. It shows like, you know, here it just says manager on duty as an example, but someone's name would be there and then what they're supposed to do for that day. Then here's another instance where these are already pre-printed in these lines. And then here, I think this is just the page where well, here it says every guest should be asked to donate. But it's just like the daily communications page. Like here for, this is the page for Halloween, October 31st. You can pause and read that if you want. Yeah, I think like the daily communications page is just other notes and stuff for the employees or something like that. And then here's November 1st, which was on a Friday in 2019. And then here is like if the store went until, or was open until like November 5th for some reason. Yeah, the reason why it stops at November 3rd is because that was the last day the stores were open to the public for, you know, people to come in and shop was November 3rd. And then any day after that was only for employees because that's when teardown started. That's what these blank ones here are for, where there's no date written here. So, yeah. And then the end of the season, here it just explains what to do in, for the last day of business, end of the season. Here it shows like taking note of like whatever inventory is left. So yeah, that here, and then it just shows more and more of the merchandise pack up. Last year there was very little merchandise pack up because I went to Spirit on the 50% off sale, and like pretty much almost everything was gone. I have a couple of videos of a couple of, or 3 videos actually, of the 3 stores I went to on the sale days. So I'll be uploading those soon. From 2021. So, and then yeah, it's pretty much just showing what to do when packing up the store and stuff like that. And yeah, as you can see, usually we just throw away these like cardboard busts and the paper and stuff. But usually people end up buying these anyway. So, and like I said earlier about the ISE pieces, if any of these are left by the time employees start taking down the store, like tearing it down for the season, like if there's any of these busts left and an employee wants it, it's up for grabs once the store closes to the public for the employees. And then it shows it says here to throw out step pads and try me buttons that are used, but really a lot of times whenever a store display animatronic is sold, we usually throw in the step pad or try me button with it. So, yeah. Tear down. And then down here just shows like what step you're on, and then the reason why stores have to pack up so quickly is because there's a certain date that they have to be out by. Unless if they have an extended lease on the building they're in, then they can just leave the walls up and stuff, but usually we have to pack up by a certain date, and then, yeah. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, once the store closes, we have to pack stuff up fairly quickly. It takes like a couple of days because because we have to be out of there by a certain date, pretty much. And then, yeah, fixture pack up. And then the district sales manager, end of the season. Again, all of these down here. Basically, this is all the stuff for like the district store managers to follow through with and all that. Basically, the final checklist, so to speak. I apologize if sometimes it's hard to explain some of these things, as it's pretty straightforward and it's kind of hard to explain sometimes. But yeah, that guy's the old Spirit logo. Yep, final walkthrough. That's when they do the very last check before they take the trucks full of leftover stuff. And yeah. And then here just shows what to mail back and stuff. What to FedEx back and what have you. And then here are just like the tear out forms, like deposit logs and stuff. That's pretty much what all these are. And then the pack rats summary to write down, like what number it is, the seal, how much merchandise is in it, etc. And then, yeah. So yeah, guys, that pretty much does it for the video on my 2019 season planner. I know, like, for the daily planner pages like this, I know there was a lot I skipped through, but that's because they're all the same. pretty much, and basically in here it explains everything. I did my best to explain some of the stuff, but the book does a lot better job at doing it, so yeah. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and bye.